We got the oil changed, got the spark plugs changed, fixed the valve cover gasket. That's pretty much all the maintenance I really need to do this thing for sick week. It's pretty awesome. The best part about this car is there's not a lot of stuff you got to keep up on. It's so basic and so simple. It's the way I love it. But I still kind of need to do like a random nut and bolt check, make sure everything's good and tight. I went over some stuff down below, and I didn't bore you guys with dragging the camera down there and watch me roll around all wild-like. So I'll get on that. If I find anything, I'll show it to you. If not, no, there wasn't nothing there. I don't expect there to be. The car's pretty rock solid for being as rickety as it is. So another important part of getting ready for a sick week or any event that you have to trailer your car to, making sure the tow rig's ready. So as you can see, the Rickety Rocket's still back here. Got the door open, got the dude out here. Getting ready to change the oil, give his old truck a good once over. What's up, dude?
I was just sitting there looking at the old drag week trailer.
You're a little sad here lately.
Yeah, it needs some updating for sure. I don't take on using it for a while anymore.
Yeah, so we're not taking the trailer on sick week. We're just gonna do the little basket. I think I've touched on that. But that's what we're working on right now. This is the dude's 1999 2500. It's got the good tried and true Vortec 5.7 in it. And we got the leather. I don't know if this thing, yeah, let's see if I can get in there and show you that. It's kind of hard to tell, but that guy right there, 260,065 miles. So she's good and worn in. 5.7 4L80, good combo. So I'm gonna grab some tools and climb under here and rattle some stuff, change some oil, give her a good once over. You'd think I'd start remembering to do this more often.
Why would you want to do that more often?
Well, so next time I go to use this catch pan, I have an empty one.
You got an empty one right here, except it's full of water and ice.
That's actually Noah's, believe it or not.
Well, I know it's Noah's, but he doesn't know he's missing it.
That's also true. Maybe we'll clean it up and re-gift it to him for his birthday.
Is this the oil that was in the Rocket?
So I went ahead and got another one of them good O'Reilly's Micro Guard Select filters with the little factory sealed in. Have you seen any filters that do that, dude?
No, I haven't seen any that was like that, but they put a cover over them.
I haven't either. So you're working outside like that, and you always got your buddies that stop by and hang out, which was cool, man. We hadn't seen Dave for a little bit. It was nice for him to stop by. So getting back to this deal, went ahead and stuck that good old O'Reilly's high mileage 530 in there. Added a little bit of the O'Reilly's all season. And you got to make sure you got the windshield clean when you're rolling down the road, hitting all the miles, all them bugs and everything. And so really, the little tow horse over here, our 99 2500. She's ready to go. I was under there. Everything looks good. Now she does sweat a little bit of horsepower, a little bit of the oil down there. But I think everything looks good. Check the lights. Everything looks good there. What else we got to do on this thing?
Drive it.
Drive it. You heard it straight from the dude.
Drive it.
So we're ready. This thing's all done. Rickety Rocket's almost done. So hopefully next time you guys will see us rolling down the road, truck, trailer, and car. One thing I did forget to touch on. So doing these drag and drives, it's nice having like a street tire on the back of here, so you don't have to run slicks or radials or whatever all week long. So normally in the past, like when we got the trailer and stuff, I've got my pony wheels on the car, but I really like my center lines like a lot. So I'd found a while back another set of rears, 15 by 8, the center line wheel. But as you can tell, these tires are shot. Got a hold of my buddy Mike, and he got us hooked up with some hand cooks. Now that one there's a 235 75/15. That's a fairly tall tire, which is awesome because it takes some of the gear, out of it, makes it easier to cruise down the road. So I'm gonna throw these in the best daily ever and head over to a shop down the street and see if I can get my buddy to mount these up for me. Just give that guy get in there. Perfect. Oh, come on, buddy. All right. Perfect. Alright, so I'm up here at Killer Performance in Grain Valley. If you guys don't know what Killer Performance is, man, they're awesome. They take fast cars and make them faster. So I've known Justin for quite a few years. He said I can come up and use the tire machines. Hopefully I can get these tires done, get them on the Ricky Rocket, so we can make it a sick week. Just got back from getting the drive tires mounted on our centerline wheels here. You can see there's some big guys here. They're a 235 75/15. They're a little over 28 inches tall. Really help us rolling down the road. Take some of that gear out so we can cruise a little easier, not wrapping it too hard. And so normally we got the ponies on there, and they've got a similar deal when we run those. That's a 235 70/16. But since we're just doing the basket instead of the good old trailer, won't have the extra room to run all the ponies and such. And I mean, guys, it looks so much better on the center lines. I love these centerline wheels. The Convo Pros, my all-time favorite wheel. So I was super excited to get these, get the new tires. I'm gonna get these on here. You can tell I already got the car up in the air. Don't mind all the junk everywhere. It's only hoarding unless your stuff's not cool. And I've got some cool stuff, so still hoarding. It's okay. There you go, a little side-by-side comparison. Probably kind of hard to tell for sure, but they're almost the exact same size. It's pretty cool. It looks like one might be a little wider than the other, but that's fine too. Just using them to roll down the road. Makes it so much better than running on a radial. You get stuck in the rain, a radial, terrible, sucks. We got stuck in Oklahoma City one time on 2610 ET drag. Thought for sure I was gonna die. We made it. It was fine. That was years ago. Still here. Dang! Man, them things are filthy. But at least they're on there. They match the fronts. Got my good new big monster truck tires on there. So that's a pretty big victory there. And so next up, now that those are all done and everything, before I get the car back on the ground, I need to reload the diaper. So I got good oil dry absorbent mat, cram that back in there, oil containment unit. And guys, man, if you guys run any kind of like LS motor, I don't care if it's NA, nitrous, turbo, whatever, put a freaking diaper on it. Just save yourself, myself, and everybody else we race with. God forbid something happens on the track, kick a rod, drop a bunch of oil. They do work. They save the track, the conditions, everything. Please, they're cheap. You can get super nice ones from Motion Raceworks. Doug Cook did a phenomenal job when his team designed those. So if you got a little bit of extra money, definitely buy one of those. But at the end of the day, that $99 Summit, Jegs, eBay, Amazon, whoever, just get one. Just put it on there. Build a pan around it, something. Just make sure you got some form of an oil retention device. So, like I said, God forbid something happens, we can keep on racing. you have it. Quick little walk around the rickety rocket. See a couple of the special features on there. I'm gonna go run this thing up to the car wash, clean it off. You know, I want it looking pretty decent for Sick Week, you know, being a big time event and stuff. So go ahead and hop in this thing and roll up to the car wash, hose her down. Got us a nice clean car now. Hopefully it stays clean. Long way down to Florida for us. You know, we're right outside Kansas City, Missouri. I've probably said it before, but I live about 30 minutes from Arrowhead Stadium. Back up, buddy. I had somebody behind me. I couldn't make the turn. Damn spool in this car. But, so like I was saying, I'm like 30 minutes from Arrowhead Stadium if you want to Google that and figure out where I'm at. So the drive down to Florida per Google Maps says it's like 18 hours. Now, you know, pulling a truck, a trailer, and a car, it's going to take a lot longer. But we're prepared, we're ready. You know, I figure I just blow all the dirt and junk dust that's all over this thing from having it sitting in the garage and whatnot. At least, hopefully keep it somewhat clean for a little bit anyway. Whee! I mean, hopefully it comes out on video that this thing's not very loud at all. I mean, you know, me and the dude will spend, you know, a couple hours at a time in this thing, driving from checkpoint to checkpoint, track to track and whatnot, and you can actually have a full-blown conversation here with the radio on, and it doesn't get that bad. I mean, granted, yeah, I'm kind of cruising through my neighborhood right now, but even, you know, if we're running highway speeds at 70, it's not that bad. And really the exhaust, it comes back over on the passenger side and goes straight down and dumps just past the starter area, so it's just hitting straight to the ground. I used to have some pipe that would run it back to the axle, but it was always a pain in the butt. You guys might have seen one of the 1320 videos that I did 2017. The exhaust, now it didn't actually fall off, but it did come loose. We had to pull over in like a Home Depot or some parking lot, try to get some random fasteners and get that fixed. Kind of after that, we just realized it was more of a pain in the rear than what it was worth. So then we went to the just little short dump downpipe, and it's been great. Love it. Hopefully I can get this thing back home, get it dried off so it don't get all water spotty and nasty. I would have done it up there, but you know, it's almost the end of January right now, and it's still kind of chilly outside. I think it's like 40 some odd degrees, but I mean, I'm in a hoodie. Not terrible, but I don't want to stand out there at the dang old car wash trying to dry this thing off, so I'll put it in the garage and do it in there. Probably be a lot better. It doesn't ride like one of them CTSVs though. That'd be alright. So next up on the agenda, now that we got everything done running, everything looks good, you know, we got obviously the oil change, the plugs done, got the tires mounted, reloaded the diaper, did a nut and bolt check. Everything there was good. So I've got to go get the basket, get it set up, and then see kind of what we're going to load, what we're going to take, and where we're going to put it. But that shouldn't be too bad. We've done that before. We ran the basket one other time, and I thought it was nice. I mean, yeah, you got to kind of yard sale your stuff at the track, but that's fine. It's better than dragging the small trailer behind the dude's truck and my car and the trailer all the way to Florida, so I'm good with that. I just throw the basket in the bed of the truck and then roll out. Anyway, back to the house. I'm gonna dry this thing off, get it all spit shined up, go find my basket and start in on that. So after I got the car back from car wash, I noticed I had a little bit of smoke and a little bit of oil up here. Did a little investigating, and my drain line off my turbo it's not looking too hot. So I'm gonna pop that off, replace the line, and replace the fitting on it. Got a hold of my guys at Motion Raceworks and got their real nice little O-ring sealed flange we're gonna put in there, and then build a new 10AN line, get that all put together, and hopefully that quits that problem. Well, it's kind of dark. I don't know if you can see. Pardon my mess. So my drain line runs over there down into the cover, which that's disgusting. I need to clean that up. But I'm going to build a new line for it. We all know what happens when the drain line fails. Oil everywhere outside the diaper. Not good. Do not want that happening. So get some AN fittings, get that thing going. Got her off. As you may or may not have seen, I kind of had to get the motivator out and give her a couple little love taps to get it undone. Now that was because it had silicone sealing it. It's not really the best way to do it. Does it work? Yes. But I'm getting smart in my old age. That's why I switched to the O-ring style. Now that one there, like I said, is from Motion Raceworks. Super nice piece. So we're going to convert this old nasty setup that's been on here since 2017 to this new and improved better style. A little bit better hose, probably some better fittings. Yeah. Alright, so getting ready to make the drain hose for our turbo. Now I've shown this before, I'll show it again because it works really well. If you're working with like a push lock hose, you know, getting the fittings on sometimes is kind of a pain. So what I have been doing, I've been doing this for a while actually. Go up and, you know, steal your old lady's hair dryer, put your hose, turn it on, heat the hose up. Now before this, the main part of this is take your fittings, throw them in your freezer. Get them really, really cold. Get the hose fairly warm. I mean, you want it hot to the touch. And then you can just pop them guys right together. It's super nice. Super easy, and it holds really well. So yeah, so I stole my wife's blow dryer, and now I'm going to make a fitting and pray she doesn't come flying through the garage and ask where the hairdryer went. And voila. Look at that. Mint. Now, flip over, repeat for the other side. time for the second fitting. Out the freezer, onto the hose. Fully seated. That easy. Yeah. Alright, so the hairdryer trick worked once again. Get that set down here in place.
Did you steal my hairdryer?
No. I don't know why that's down here, actually. I don't know. Busted. So, as far as the maintenance on the Rickety Rocket for Sick Week, I think I am done now that we finished the turbo drain hose. Everything looks good, got a nice fall, all the fittings are nice and tight. I did get, in trouble by my wife for stealing the hairdryer again. That's fine, she can deal with it. I'll just leave for a week so she can calm down. Sounds great, perfect. But, like I said, car's done, everything looks good. I think really all we got left for Sick Week is just loading on the trailer, hooking dude's truck to the trailer, and then throwing all the nonsense and stuff in. And I don't think I really covered the basket. Well, that's fine. I mean, you'll see pictures. There'll be some videos, crap like that of that. Not too exciting. Basically, just load the thing up, hangs off the back of the car, get to the track, throw it out like your grandma's yard sale back in the 80s, and that's pretty much it. Make some passes, load it all back up, and then take off down the road. So, hopefully everything will go good. By the time you guys see this, I'll already be gone. You can remind me what I didn't grab or didn't do or whatever in the comments or something. That works. It's fine. And, if you are watching us out there on Sick Week, hit us up on, Questionable Performance Solutions. Let us know, your thoughts or concerns, or tell me hi. Send one of them laugh emojis or something. I don't know. Whatever. It's fine. Either way, I'm going to have fun. Hope you guys had fun watching me do all this stuff. Oh well. See you later.